Hey, it's Benjamin D, and welcome to my Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure episode 5 review. This is, again, we are dealing with aspects in storytelling in the Tangled series that we have not dealt with in the show quite the way that we have, and it's been episode after episode since the third episode. Yeah, so 3 in a row that has been unique and honestly more fantasy than the show has typically done. While there has been fantasy episodes, there's a lot of episodes that deal with Rapunzel dealing with something that comes to Corona and all. And while that's still happening, it's a lot more fantasy like. So this episode, we're dealing with time travel. Rapunzel and Pascal travels back in time. They're actually they're not seen as themselves. They're seen as the twins, teenage twins, to go with teenage Eugene and teenage Lance. And honestly, it's really interesting to see. Seeing the invention of the smolder. Seeing Lance and all them interact with shorties here, and the posters for Rapunzel being lost. It's all here, and it's parts of Corona that we really never get to see because we're seeing the show basically through the eyes of Rapunzel, and most stuff is new to her. You have to remember, Rapunzel has been locked up in the tower. She was locked up for 18 years. She didn't know anything. Mother Gothel, she basically lied to her the whole time. And Rapunzel had this idea of the world that wasn't true. So Rapunzel was seeing all this stuff fresh, seeing all this stuff new, and experiencing it for herself. And for her to go back in time and kind of see what happens is really, really interesting. And what's also interesting, the fact that when she comes back to present day, it seems like she has changed a little bit because of her interactions with Eugene and all about friendship and all that. In the past, it changed and reflected in present day, and I don't know what else could have possibly changed. I doubt really anything, but it's a possibility, and it's really interesting. Because it's parts of the Tangled story that we never have gotten to see, and I just love it. I love it. If I'm going to give this episode a rating, I would give it a 9. There was a little bit in the middle where I felt like the episode kind of slowed down a bit, and I understand why, just for storytelling aspect, but again, it did slow down a little bit, so it does get a little bit of points off for that. And again, no Cass at the end. So don't know what's going on with Cass. I really want to know. I wonder why she had this hourglass that allows time travel and all in her room and in her stuff. That's interesting to me. But I want to know what you guys think. What did you think of the episode? What did you think of teenage Eugene and all? Let me know in the comments below. And like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.